On October 7, 2023, Hamas launched a deadly attack on Israel, killing civilians and taking over 200 hostages. Among them was the Bibas family, 10-month-old Kfir, his 4-year-old brother Ariel, and their parents, Yarden and Shari. The shocking images of the red-haired baby being taken by Hamas militants spread across the world, making the Bibas family one of the most recognizable symbols of the hostage crisis. For months, the world anxiously awaited news of their fate. International organizations and Israeli authorities called for their release, but Hamas provided little information. Then in May 2024, Hamas announced that Kfir, Ariel and their parents had been killed. The group claimed they died in an Israeli airstrike, but Israel rejected this claim, holding Hamas responsible for their deaths. Days later, the Israeli military confirmed that their bodies had been recovered in an operation inside Gaza. The Bibas family's tragic fate is part of a much larger crisis. Since the attack, Israel has been engaged in a prolonged war against Hamas, carrying out airstrikes and ground operations in Gaza. While some hostages have been released through negotiations, over 100 remain in captivity. Their families live in constant fear, unsure if their loved ones are still alive. The Israeli government, led by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, has vowed to continue military operations until all hostages are brought home. But the war has resulted in devastating casualties and a deepening humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The deaths of Kfir and Ariel Bibas have intensified public outrage in Israel. Protests demanding stronger action to rescue the remaining hostages have erupted, with many questioning whether more could have been done to save them. Meanwhile, international pressure is mounting for a ceasefire, but negotiations between Israel and Hamas remain uncertain. As the conflict continues, one question remains: how many more innocent lives will be lost before a resolution is reached? The story of Kfir and Ariel Bibas is a heartbreaking reminder of the human cost of war. Their memory will not be forgotten, and their tragic fate serves as a call for urgent action to end the suffering and bring the remaining hostages home.